Elder Scrolls is a really fun game. I usually say super, super, super sweet or super, super fun game. This is really, 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 really good. Um, Getting ready for tonight's Legend game. Lots of preparation and good game coming up here in the battlefield coming up, where you guys are going to see Legends played. This is one of the best card games to play over in Elder Scrolls. Over in Elder Scrolls High Isle, you can see Tales of Tribute, which has kind of been handed over to the Necrom crowd. Tonight is going to be a fun game, kind of a 2 hour special going on with the Legends game. So if you're an Elder Scrolls person, Elder Scrolls fan, you're gonna have some fun time watching this game develop. Not really sure what the game, but the pods versus who was made up name. The what's going on with Elder Scrolls is there is um an eighth version that is developing and has not yet been developed. It's some pretty sweet stuff, and we'll go over every person's mind, like, really. So I'm hoping that you guys are ready for the game tonight. If you've never seen Legends before, over on Facebook, I'm presenting Blades, and getting the game over into Facebook is an important avenue for Elder Scrolls. I believe that the Blades game will be able to be transmitted over into Facebook, and be one of the best games over on Facebook that will be able to be played over on the Facebook side. This is some pretty sweet stuff. Most of the people that are looking in, those of you who are in Twitter, is pretty sweet. It was kind of like mind boggling before I saw like some of the games, the NBA games and the some of the live things, and this is the same thing. We're getting ready for the season, whether you're in High Isle or whether you're in Necrom. It's going to be all sweet stuff, coming in and getting you involved with Elder Scrolls. This is a big game coming in, with Legends. This is going to be some good stuff. So I'm going to try to get the audio corrected while playing the game. It's going to be some sweet stuff. The thing that I did not realize inside of the company, ESO has not been fully verified yet, and that's being worked on, by the company. I'm one of the people that is transmitting over ESO to where we can see the game on the screen. And so the importance of this game tonight is to further develop ESO into the game screen, to get High Isle on the screen as a regular played game, such as playing for an hour, like an hour tournament. The Legends game has really not developed fully, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to present Legends the best as possible. So it's going to be a really fun stuff. I don't want to sound like Isron, like, well, let's just get to it. Right over here in TES, as you guys can go into through on your web browser. Now, what I'm suggesting is using one device and keeping it on the live stream, while another person on another device goes on to TES on the elderscrolls.com and is able to follow what's going on in here. For those of you that just want to watch, just watch and you'll see what's going on. It's pretty sweet stuff. This is really fun stuff for the kids. Over on Facebook, I think the kids are going to have so much fun playing Blades. There has been some awesome stuff that has come in. I was fortunate enough to actually transfer over like the beginning, the introduction to Blades. It wasn't perfect, but it's perfect. It got the audio and the video all transferred over. That's the important part. It's not a fluid thing like a what's called a GIF, a um, a recording that loops. What's been talked about before in the theories throughout Elder Scrolls is the gameplay loop, and what's been theorized is that 18 characters, no more than 18 characters can run at the same time. This is what we're kind of talking about when we talk about 18, no more than 18 chars. The the 18 characters, there can literally be no more than 18 computers running at the same time, like on the satellites. Over here on this end here, there's a total of 5 that can be used. In theory, we could make a connection of a total of 18, but what the how I have it set up in the system is that there's an allotment for that's allowable is only no more than 5 devices ran at the same time. Now, I don't know much about what with hotspots on the web going throughout, like where a person like connects up from a person's device, but I do know it's important to getting things paid, and Elder Scrolls is a perfect form or formula that you guys can use to know how to pay for things. So it all starts out over in the Elder Scrolls with the one-time payment of $19.99. Going over here in TES in the elderscrolls.com, you can see there's a monthly fee. But the first step over in Elder Scrolls, and this is the key in accounting. This is great, a great thing for Elder Scrolls specifically, because this is how the formula has been formalized. It all starts out with a one-time fee. There's 2 places we don't care if you guys pay the one-time fee in the elderscrolls.com or if you pay over in in Steam or over in Xbox or PlayStation with the one-time fee of getting into Elder Scrolls. Getting the game set up costs $19.99, and then includes the tax. From it varies from state to state. And what I have done is, for if you guys are confused over, and this carries over to other avenues, which this helps the company, to where if you're wondering what the one-time fee is, it's a one-time fee, and once you pay that one-time fee, you're set up in Elder Scrolls and going further on to where you will be able to get the game screen onto your device, whatever Elder Scrolls game you'll be playing. By paying the one-time fee of $19.99, that gets you set up. I'm gonna use the web as an example. You have to have certain components, certain tools that you can use to get onto the web. And by paying a one-time fee, that gets you set up in the system to where you are contributing to society, to where the web is backed up, to where the connections, when we don't have a connection, we have backup to go in and to branch off of. It's like a hotspot. When somebody has their device connected up to a tower, another person can get on a hotspot and can use that device to connect to the web. But it all starts with a one-time fee of here in $19.99. It's super easy. You can go over on to the elderscrolls.com. Right in here, as you can see, there's some weirdness. Like below the one time where you see one time fee, it says HTTP and then the www dot THELDERSCROLLS. There's no .com. I have put the .com in before, but the actual site is an HTTPS. It's an HTTPS means that's a multiple network. Right in here, for some odd reason, it's just being written that it's not my own doing. Like I have put in just theelderscrolls.com, just THELDERSCROLLS.com. I've just put that in, not with the www or not with the HTTP or HTTPS, but this is the malfunction seen in the system to where we can't get an HTTP or an HTTPS in the system. Do you kind of know what I'm talking about right now? There is no you see no.com. However, this is the weird part about over in Wikipedia, where there's no link, but there's many links that you can go through in the release timeline of the Elder Scrolls. What's happening right now that's being worked on in Elder Scrolls is both Firesong and Scribes of Fate. Did a little stuff with Scribes of Fate earlier with a Scribes of Fate quest project. It was a 5-segment series that's going to lead us over into having ESO news, like Elder Scrolls news. It's some pretty sweet stuff. Inside of the server, you can see there's a new patch that has come in. It's called Update 39, and there shouldn't be too many more updates that come in. There will be no. It's assumed that there will likely be no more than 100 updates, like total for the server. Right now we're on the 39th update, and going back all the way from 93 all the way to here in 2023, I think it is. I think it's to 2023. Friday, August 25th is what it says here on the device. Now, some of you, if you are overseas, you can kind of understand the differences between like the dating systems of where it's kind of a day off. When we go over what's called the EU server and the NA server, right here in my Android device that I'm looking at, all it says is Friday, August 25th. It doesn't show the actual year that's currently in time right now. What I'm talking about with the EU server and the difference between the NA server is that we have about a day difference. When daylight comes in, the time clocks have to be programmed. I've been part of that, and what needs to happen is the EU server and the NA server have to be both worked on separately. There's some differences in different countries that are around the world that Elder Scrolls can be played, but it's not legalized in certain countries, such as Australia and some other countries that Elder Scrolls is available. The reason why Elder Scrolls is not legalized specifically over in Australia, even though you might see some Australians playing and transmitting Elder Scrolls in which they're not supposed to. Australia, just for example, I'm not picking on those guys over in Australia, but they're not part of the Elder Scrolls servers. See what I'm saying? They're not literally part of the Elder Scrolls servers. They're not part of the NA server, and they're not part of the EU server. What we have to do is we have to get an actual other server that's instituted in Elder Scrolls in order for Australia to be recognized, to be able to show the game screen over from places over in like Norway or the United States. This is an important thing to know what's going on, because over in Norway, for example, if I was living over in Norway, I would be working with the EU server, and it most likely right here it would be, the website would be the Elder Scrolls.no, like Norway, or like if we had such a thing as a, like the North America, as like the Elder Scrolls.na, the meaning, like, hence the shortened term for North America. NA is the recognized code term for North America. Over in the EU server, the EU server code term is for Europe. And so, getting in here right here quick before we get into seeing the gameplay for Legends, this is going to be some sweet stuff playing the game tonight. Super sweet. I just have to get this information out and communicate what is seen, because when you guys click on this the button here of where it says just the Elder Scrolls and doesn't have the .com, it literally goes back into the site, in test site, right in here. It goes right up to the top, and then you're going to look at this like this is a little bit strange, because this is kind of strange, because there's not a .com in which the site is an actual .com website. So I'm going to go over here, and what I'm explaining here for the relationship of what an HTTP and a HTTPS is. The HTTP is the meaning of this, of what you see with just the P at the end. It means it's one part, one server. And when you see an S in your browser, when you're typing in, or when you check out if it's an HTTP or HTTPS, you'll see that this site is an HTTPS. So that this goes to multiples. This goes both to the NA server and the EU server. So both Europe and North America can literally channel in and channel with the different game series of Elder Scrolls, and branch off to the multiple search sites, and basically throughout the entire web. It's pretty amazing how the system actually is. This is some pretty sweet stuff. As you see in what I call the Forgotten Veil Man. It's actually the part of the upside down cover of High Isle. And so the Forgotten Veil Man, he's a little ninja getting in there, getting ready. Looks like Blackwood is playing Battlespire somewhere tonight. So I guess we'll play that. What are you going to be? Are you going to be Blackwood, or are you going to be Battlespire? That's a good thing. So tonight's game is Blackwood versus Battlespire. We have some new stuff coming in the game series Gamescom. This is a brand new thing, and it's going on until August 27th. Some pretty sweet stuff. The game list for Gamescom is, as you see below here, Blackwood, Greymore, Sailbreaker, Moons of Elsewhere, Blades, High Isle, and so on and so forth. Um, as you can see, both Scribes of Fate and Firesong have been linked up to where Necrom has actually developed. There's still some work to be done with Firesong and Scribes of Fate, but what I'm going to go in here into Wikipedia here to show the weirdness of what's going on here. I'm going to show this of what this is the reason why the one-time fee of $19.99 has to be paid, because there's a malfunction in our writing system. This is just the way it is. It really sucks because trying to put the correct information in is currently not possible right now. I could let any one of you guys in here, and you could write it in any different form you could think of as it would work. I tried about every angle that I could think of. So if one of you guys want to come in here and try to get that in to where it looks where it looks presentable as like www.theelderscrolls.com. If you guys want to come in, one of you or over 100 people, you guys are more than welcome to come in, and we can try to get this fixed. But what I had done earlier is it's just, this is just how it is, and it's just really weird. And so what I'm going to show here really quick before I'm going to take a break is I'm going to go over into Wikipedia, and I'm going to show in the release timeline. This is how important Wikipedia is, because there's no actual link on the inside of the system in Wikipedia. This is kind of the magic of Wikipedia. What this was is this was multiple people or just one person that had stumbled upon the system in Wikipedia. Is that, whoa, it works. This is the magic of Wikipedia that you're about to see. So I'm going to go over here into Scribe Fate here into Wikipedia, as it's supposed to go over into Google. But right now, what we have to do is we have to get Wikipedia straightened. There's a lot of stuff that is going on with Wikipedia, and to where Wikipedia is going to actually be able to connect up Google. That's the important thing to know. What I've seen as far as the key principle thing that is supposed to go in for the specific game series of Scribes of Fate, which is a dungeon DLC game. Going over here into looking into the release timeline, which is an important thing for Elder Scrolls, going all the way dating back to 1994 and then over to 2022. As far as Scribes of Fate, when Scribes of Fate was released, I haven't gone too far into Scribes of Fate because I already know that Wikipedia is not fully developed yet. What I do see in Firesong that has to go into the year timeline part of the release timeline in the Elder Scrolls of 2022, stating in written word form, the Elder Scrolls Online Firesong. This will help us develop High Isle further. And as you see, the Elder Scrolls V1, it has a TBA. What that means is to be announced. Now, as what this means is the TBA is the meaning of, we're going to have a physical CD of High Isle go into Wikipedia. As you can see, both Firesong and Scribes of Fate, and then the mystery DLC that has not been exposed but is already ready in the system in Google, is not yet seen here in the release timeline. You see what I'm saying? With Elder Scrolls V1, it's going to literally have to be High Isle, because High Isle was presented first rather than Necrom. We're going to have Elder Scrolls 7 as Necrom, but to make this less complex and really easy, we're just going to have the Elder Scrolls V1 written in as High Isle for the physical form. But what we have to do is we have to get in the 3 DLCs for Wikipedia. I haven't gone into the mystery DLC yet because we have to get both Firesong and Scribes of Fate inputted into the system. That's going to be the great thing. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just click on one such as the Elder Scrolls Online Blackwood, for example. I have to go press the back button here really quick. There we go. So this clicking into the Blackwood, this is what we see. It just says the Elder Scrolls Online. This is not going to make sense really, because this is kind of one of the main things that has been able for us to transmit to where the links actually work. So I'm going to go over, this is the one for Blackwood, but look at what happens when we go back to a thing like Elder Scrolls Blades. I'm just going to use this for example. The Elder Scrolls Blades. Now you're kind of now I'm kind of seeing, and you're probably seeing this also, where Blackwood is not also like fully completely developed like it already is. This is a really good thing. So we have information on Blades, but we don't have the correct information on things like Blackwood. See, I'm going to go back here over and clicking over onto Blackwood. It just goes over to the Elder Scrolls Online. It doesn't have a picture of Blackwood like over in Blades. I'm going to go back over here, click on the Blades thing here, and this is what the same thing as Blackwood, Scribes of Fate, or Firesong. Scribes of Fate is supposed to have a picture just like the Blades picture in here in Wikipedia. This is all has to come in to where we have a picture that we can see in the page. When you go over, and if the Elder Scrolls Online Firesong were seen in the release timeline of the year of 2022, what would go on is you would click on the link and it would go, it would state that there is no page for the Elder Scrolls Online Firesong. So this is some good information to kind of have some backing to know what we have to do, to where there's going to be a lot of editing, and there's going to be a lot of people that are going to have to oversee, in which there are a lot of people that oversee the things that come into Wikipedia, because this is an actual literal part of the web, and this is some serious stuff. When you see this stuff, this is some important stuff. I don't understand why some of this stuff like hasn't been developed further. The furthest I could develop within Wikipedia, this is the furthest that I have been able to develop the stuff about Scribes of Fate and Firesong. I'm going to show this here really quick. Let's see here. No, I'm just kind of going rambling. But what in here, I'm assuming that the Elder Scrolls Online elsewhere will be just the Elder Scrolls Online, where it doesn't show a correct picture for Blackwood. Now, I'm assuming that Elsewhere is going to show the same thing as Blackwood did. And that is correct. So all we see is cover the Elder Scrolls Online cover of the Elder Scrolls Online, but this is the actual page for Elsewhere. Do you see what I'm saying? We need an Elsewhere picture here in Wikipedia. This is the furthest that I can get. I'll show here. Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, this is the same thing. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the same thing. So as you can see, we need some more information written here in places like what's called the setting. And this is as far as I've gotten in the in here. Writing about Firesong shows here states Firesong was released on November 1st of 2022. The setting of the game is in Galen and moves forward into new areas through the Sisters. Some like to call the Sisters. That's the Sister Islands. I thought Gone Flambe. Okay. So when I think of like these types of things, I stay away from Galen for a very good purpose, because I feel that Galen Galen is a female's job to get involved with over in that island, and so I don't go into Firesong very much. I went into it I think once, like over in Galen, because there was another Elder Scrolls member that said, "Hey, I'm over here. You can come here. Why don't you come over and meet me up in Galen?" So I'm going over there. We were trying to find each other. I saw her every once in a while, but then like she disappeared, like the leprechaun she is, and then you can see some information here of from both Firesong and Scribes of Fate. As you see the mystery DLC, I'm going to read a little bit later. Well, it was released in 2018 and concerns a previously unexplored region of Black Marsh, where the story is about a dead clan of Argonians. Bingo! That is the key. That is right. I knew it. I knew it. The mystery DLC. I knew it was in Black Marsh. I knew it. I just know it. That is some great stuff. So we've got some more information coming in for Scribes of Fate. And this is what was written by me. Scribes of Fate is a dungeon-based DLC. So we need a citation needed both for Firesong and Scribes of Fate. And this will start connecting up the release timeline. On the inside of the release timeline, there is literally no links, but it links up, as you saw just here, just like a little bit ago, to where it links up. That's amazing. That's the magic of Wikipedia. Literally, that's literally impossible what you guys just saw. Literally impossible. But we can click on the link, and that's the magic of Wikipedia. Some pretty sweet stuff. So gonna get over into the into the game here really shortly, and so I will be back here in a little bit. And so if the screen, if it looks a little this is going to take some setup, so hopefully you guys will be able to hear hear the game correctly. And so this is so don't be alarmed if you see a bunch of mumbo jumbo and a lot of things coming into your eyes. This is absolutely beautiful. And so I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be right back. Okay, back here really quick. Um, and getting the game ready. This is some complex stuff. Getting the game ready. And so how's Blackwood looking? I'm a home turf Blackwood. Going against Battlespire. Um, we're away. We're over in Battlespire. We're at the stadium. How's this gonna go? How's this really gonna go? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try to get the game going, and for some odd reason, um, this I want to show. This looks a little bit different on the inner system, and this is a connection. And so this is a really good thing to where we'll be able to see. So I'm going to try to stay on the screen. I've had to flip screens multiple times, and for some odd reason, the inner device just it just goes kaput when it's like I had it running, and then it went off, just like the other game. So this is the problem. This game has been proven to go onto the screen, but yet over on in High Isle has not been proven. So that's in the testing phase, or what's called like beta testing. So what we have to do is we have to make sure Legends is running. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this music off, and then we're going to should be able to hear the music. So this is some sweet stuff. And let's see if this runs well. This should be good. Have the microphone on to where you can hear me, and also it'd be interesting. Like if I turn the microphone off, you won't be able to hear me, and that's the point of this. Getting this prepared. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to um, I'm going to turn my microphone. I'm going to turn my microphone off, and this will be a good thing for you guys to be able to like commentate as like you're watching this. So I need your guys' help. All right. Hmm. This is not working. So, so this is not connecting for some odd reason. Don't understand what's going on. Why this won't connect? Hmm. Okay. We'll put some music on here. Back like we got. So okay, so what we're going to see here is do we have legends showing up? A system that's being played right now. It's on this on the. There we go. It says currently in game The Elder Scrolls Legends, but it's not showing the screen. Like the screen is not fully connected like it should be. This doesn't make sense of why there's why the device turns off as it's connected. Why is there a disconnection? Why is there a disruption in the connection? That's the weird part. Um, Currently in game, Elder Scrolls Legends. Let's see here if what this shows here. Shows online. Okay, that's a good thing. Um, right. I'm just gonna try this really quick and see if this, see if you guys can see here. Just one more time. You guys see the screen? I see the screen. All right, there we go. So let's see what we got come up with here. And then again, so I don't know what's going on with that. Of why. In there, that's running, but there's a disconnection. You see, as you can see, the I'll do like a rerun of like this is gonna be some practice stuff. So we got Blackwood. We went out. We got the ball out. We're going. We're going. But we're stuck. How's this gonna work? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to take a real quick break. This is some really good stuff to be able to see the game and to hopefully to where the audio and the visual, you guys are able to see the game, whether like I'm on the screen or whether the game is just on the screen. We want to see the animation movements in the screen work, to where the audio and the visual experience will be presented, to where you guys have an enjoyable gaming experience. So I'm going to take a real quick break, and I'll be right back. All right, back here and getting Legends ready. It's gonna be some sweet stuff in the game when it gets going. There's some sweet stuff. Getting the game ready. This is some sweet stuff. Legends. Blackwood versus Battlespire. We just got out of the first quarter. We're going into the second quarter. Can you hear the music? You can hear the background music. Are you going to be able to hear the you're going to be able to hear Legends? You're going to be able to hear the music in Legends. Let's see. Right. So what I'm going to do here is, as this gets ready, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute my microphone, and I want to see that the game audio is going to you guys can hear the game audio. This is some sweet stuff. So I'm going to go off of the screen, and I'm going to mute the phone right now, and I'm going to turn the music off and on the background music, and hopefully the Legends music will come in too. So I'm going to mute my microphone. I'll be right back. What a great game! What a great game! As the fox had some holes, and we found the holes for Blackwood. Some great stuff for the game. Super sweet. This is a great game. This is kind of like a celebration. Can't even believe like this. It's hard to believe that this stuff is actually working. Like this is some great things. I was really happy with Sunhold coming in for Blackwood, going along with Scuttle. Scuttle did a very good job doing getting the ball, both fooling some of uh, Battle Spire's players. Super sweet, super good win for Blackwood. I was just looking there. I was like, I don't know if we're gonna pull through and we're gonna be able to win. It's so sweet. So great game, great win for Blackwood and Elder Scrolls. Super sweet. Hopefully you've had a good night and it was a good learning experience. Hope to see you again. Bye bye.